think he always prayed in front of a Buddha image at home. But my mom apparently believes nothing spiritual. When you are growing up, did you participate in the religion of your parents? Or any other religion? I tried. Because the Buddhist, I tried to explore Buddhism because Buddhism is the most familiar religion to most Japanese. Together with Shintoism, believing animism. But to me, I think Buddhism looked attractive to me at first. And I also tried Buddhist meditation. And when I was in Britain, I also practiced Buddhist meditation. And in the end, I got hay fever. Hay fever, yeah. Hay fever is quite strong in Britain. And it didn't work. I just ended up finding it quite painful to do Buddhist meditation. I couldn't do that more than 15 minutes. And no friend and spiritual leader around me. There were no spiritual leader around me, so I couldn't grow my faith in Buddhism. When did I become a Christian? 5 years ago. I'm 31 now. I became a Christian when I was 26, 5 years ago. Actually, that was the exact year when I met former President Lee Denhui. That was when I was 26. He's a Christian. He's a Christian. And I also got influence from his book. Share with us how and why you become a Christian. Why I became a Christian. If I become a Christian, I can be always surrounded by the good Christian community. And what is good about Christian community is the church group or Christian groups always welcome, no matter who you are, and no matter you are rich or you are not rich, but everyone's to be welcome. That's what I like, especially like Donin Church, Tainan International Community Church. No matter where you are from, anyone will be accepted through Jesus Christ, or by reading the Bible, by sharing the same faith. This is what I was looking for since when I was a high school student. And sinners can be saved through Jesus. I don't have to be perfect. At first, I had to be perfect. I had to be a good person to be a Christian. But after I talked with some pastors, some Christian friends, and I found out, no, it's not like that. We are all sinners, but we can be forgiven only by believing Jesus as a Savior. And that is quite helpful for the beginners. But still, if you look at people outside the church, lots of people seem to think, if I go to church, I have to be a good person. Only good people go to church. Really. So please talk with people outside the church. So please tell them you don't have to be a perfect person or a good person to go to church. Everyone's welcome. Yeah. So some people really look for something spiritual, something they can believe. And I wanted to have the same value. The same value with people all over the world. No matter where you're from Britain, Malawi, Africa, America, Japan, Taiwan, no matter where you are from, I was looking for something which I can believe together with people all over the world. And I thought this is Christianity. Because there are many Christians all over the world. What new things did I discover in Christianity? Relying on God was unfamiliar to me at first. Relying on God was unfamiliar to me before I became a Christian, because I was trying to solve all the problems on my own before I became a Christian, and I suffered. The few problems will be solved if I only rely on my own will. It really doesn't work. And what I found is there are many kinds of Christians. There are many Christians. We Christians believe in the same thing, but we are still different. For example, some people use in tongue and pray in tongue. I went to Tainan Indian town 2 years ago. I attended the service in Tainan Indian town, and people, most of them, pray in tongue. At first I was not used to. I'm okay now. I'm okay. What problems have faced since becoming a Christian? This is a bit challenging to us. Some scripture is difficult to understand and apply. For example, 1 Corinthians chapter 14, verse 35. It's about women. Women have to be quiet in the church. That's difficult to understand. Yeah. So there are many female pastors, female Facebook Christians, and they always preach or they do witness. So this part is quite difficult to understand for me. And in Matthew chapter 5, verse 39, is if someone hits my right cheek, then you like this, and it's quite challenging for most 99% of Christians. And this part is also challenging because some Christians are very aggressive and judgmental. I try to be careful about that. Yeah, I think we can be honest between us because this church is quite friendly and people are very close, so we can be honest. And let's say we can disagree and we can argue in this church, but we cannot do that to people outside the church. Otherwise, we Christians will be misunderstood. Christians are always, saying you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. We may be misunderstood as people like that. And some Christians try to take you to their own church in a quite weird way. I'm not talking about us. I'm not talking about us. Because this church is very free and it's easy going. But not in other churches, unfortunately. So this is what we have to be careful. Otherwise, we may be misunderstood outside the church. And most of us have come across such Christians. But we just have to be careful. Why would I recommend the Christian faith to someone? Yes, to someone, and especially those who are just baptized today. We definitely need something to rely on. And otherwise, we start to do some idol worshiping. Without Jesus, we might be tempted to believe in someone who is rich, someone who is powerful, someone who is very charismatic. We may be tempted in those charismatic people. But if we believe in Jesus, we don't have to worry about it because we already have someone we can rely on. And Jesus is perfect. We can share the same value with people all over the world. It's not only the faith to Japanese, I'm Japanese. But the Christianity does apply to everyone in the world. Which is very attractive to me. And I was looking for this since when I was a high school student. And lastly, all you need to do is to accept Jesus as a savior. This is simple. For example, if you become a Buddhist, then do I have to shave my hair? I don't have to do that. And if you become Jewish, well, no. Circumcision. Circumcision. Yeah. Less difficult.